Yo, what's good, boxing world? MikeBiggzBoxing coming at you with another vid. Hit that like and subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be notified when I drop this heat, man. Yo, check it out, man. Josh Taylor versus Viktor Postol. Uh-oh, I know my money's on. Josh Taylor, 12-0 with 11 knockouts, will be defending his WBC silver lightweight welterweight title against former WBC 140-pound champion Viktor Postol, 29-1 with 12 KOs. This Saturday night, the SSE Hydro in Glasgow, Scotland. The winner of the Taylor vs. Postol fight will be in position to challenge WBC light welterweight champion Jose Ramirez soon. Ramirez, 22-0, will be defending his WBC 140-pound title next month on July 7th against Danny O'Connor, 30-3. If he wins, he's expected to defend against the Taylor Postol winner in his next fight. The 2012 Olympian Josh Taylor has had things his own way through most of his 3-year pro career, but he's now getting up there with the big boys in the light welterweight division, and things could soon change for him. The 34-year-old Postol represents a huge step up in class for the 5'10 Taylor from the fodder that his management has been matching up against him in the last 3 years. Taylor has shined for the most part and beaten the likes of Winston Campos, Miguel Vasquez, O'Hara Davies, Warren Joubert, and Alonzo Alvera. None of those fighters had anywhere near the talent to have given Taylor a real test. Well, I thought O'Hara Davies did, but it is what it is. The 5'11 Postol will be a real tough match for Taylor, and there's a chance he could come up empty in this fight. We know that Taylor is good enough to beat the B and C level opposition he's been fed, but it could be a different story when he gets inside the ring with the Ukrainian Postol, who has lost only once in his 11-year pro career to Terrence Bud Crawford 2 years ago in July 2016. Postol lost by a 12-round unanimous decision. Postol was dropped twice by Crawford in the 5th, and he was deducted a point in the 11th after he hit him with a rabbit punch. I'm just going to be patient. I'm not going to dive in and go 100 miles an hour because he'll be banking on his experience, Taylor said to RingTV.com. When I start hitting him, that's when things will change. When I start hitting him downstairs, he'll slow down. And if he puts pressure on me, that's when I'll catch him out. I think I can take Postol out with my speed and timing. Taylor is catching Postol at the right time, with him having fought just once in the last 2 years. Postol's last fight came against Jamis Dedbeck. Now I'm about to butcher his name. Naj Midinelvo, whatever, last year in September. Postol defeated him by a 10-round unanimous decision. In 2018, Postol has yet to fight, and that suggests that he still hasn't fully come back from his loss to Crawford yet. Before the loss, Postol has been super busy with his career, but since then, he's been largely inactive. The high point of Postol's career is his 10th round injury stoppage of Lucas Matisse. Postol used his 5-inch height and 4-inch reach advantage to dominate Matisse and stop him in the 10th. Matisse suffered an eye injury in the 10th and was unable to continue. It was a freak accident and not because of Matisse getting hit hard or taking a bad beating. Postol won the fight based on his high work rate, height, and reach more than anything. If Matisse had done a better job of getting in punching range without getting hit so much, he would have had a good chance of winning. Regrettably, Matisse didn't use enough head movement to get in range to land his bigger shots in the fight, and he paid the price in losing. His only defeat was to Terrence Crawford on a points decision, so I definitely have my hands full, Taylor said of Postol. It could be exciting or it could be technical, Taylor said. In the first couple of rounds, we could be feeling each other out with a sort of amateur style. I'm half expecting that. Taylor at 5'10" won't have to worry about being too short to deal with Postol's height and reach the way that Matisse did. Taylor will still be 1 inch shorter and will be giving away 3 inches in reach to Postol, but he'll have a lot more punching power than him. Taylor will need to figure out a way to land his shots without getting hit too much. Taylor needs to make sure he makes his shots count when he does get in range, because he's going to be dealing with Postol's high work rate. The southpaw stance for Taylor will be an advantage for him over Postol, who fights out of the orthodox stance. Taylor has the youth, punching power, and the hometown advantage over Postol. Everything is in Taylor's favor. The only way Postol wins this fight is if he can somehow KO Taylor, which isn't likely given his lack of punching power. The fight is Taylor's all the way. I totally agree with this article, everybody. I totally agree. I mean, I only seen Josh Taylor fight that once. I've seen some footage on him. He's fast, he's speedy, he's quick, he got good footwork, and he has a lot of power. But the fight I did watch is when he annihilated O'Hara Davies, which that fight was a big hype because O'Hara Davies was, up and coming. I don't know if he took that fight at the wrong time or what, or if his head wasn't into it, but O'Hara Davies was outclassed that night. But, it is what it is. That's all I got for y'all today, man. Let me know what y'all think, what's going to happen in this fight, man. Who y'all got, who y'all going to pick, man. It's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a real, real good fight, good test for your man, Josh Taylor. And hopefully it'll be televised so I can see that joint, man, because I like to watch that brother fight, man. I like to watch, up and coming boxers, do their thing in the ring, man. It's not an easy task, man, especially when you stepping up opposition. So, shout out to Viktor Postol for taking this fight. Putting that strap up. And let me know what y'all think, man, in the comments section, man. Whether you with it or against it, man, let me know what y'all think, man. This is MikeBiggzBoxing, man. Shout out to my man K Black Boxing, man, for giving me a shout out on one of his videos earlier today, man. Much respect, brother. K Black Boxing. If y'all ain't subscribed, y'all better subscribe now. Anyway, man, that's all I got, man. Hit that like and subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be notified when I drop this content, man. Peace.